Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me again. In this week's video we come to Fleetwood and we're spending the morning looking at the old shipwrecks just down in the estuary here. We're out with the Ginger Captures photography meetup, the Photopeeps Facebook group, and we're out with those today. There's about sort of 20 people altogether, and yeah, we're just going to explore these old shipwrecks and see if we can come up with some compositions. It's looking quite nice. The sky's nice and sort of broken cloud there, so we should get some nice light coming through once the clouds sort of move through and the sun comes up properly. So yeah, we're just going to head down now, meet up with everybody else, and start looking around for some compositions. So it should be good.
Turn down.
It's got Darren up there doing his Titanic move. Okay, so I've had a good look round now just to sort of get a lay of the land around here. There's quite a few little wrecks and some big ones as well just here. And yeah, I've taken a few shots already. I've done a bit of a pano here because there's not many places where you can sort of stand. It's quite muddy over there, so I've done a pano just to try and get the sort of wider vista. And so it includes this big boat here, this old rusty boat, this sort of wreck in the foreground here, and there's another boat just in the background there. There's a fourth boat just on the side here. So I've got one big panel there just to try and incorporate all that. Okay, so I'm just trying something a little bit different with this shot. I've got the camera set up in portrait orientation. I've come really close to this rusty hull. Just trying to get that in the sort of right hand part of the frame there, just to try and capture some of the detail and the texture and the shapes and the lines of this old hull. As you can see there, looking really good. All this sort of rust, and it's kind of leading you out through to a nice wreck in the background there, if you can see that. So yeah, just trying to capture something different, trying to you know, basically come up with different compositions. It's a bit like Manchester Airport here at the moment with all these drones, but looking pretty good. So yeah, getting some nice shots this morning. The light's coming out as well, so the clouds are looking pretty good and they're starting to break, so hopefully we get some nice direct light on these sort of old wrecks. So yeah, I'll put that on the screen for you now. Okay, so I'm just set up for a shot here. I've got the camera in portrait orientation. I've got this old sort of wooden wreck just in the foreground here, using that as a bit of a foreground interest and sort of leading line up through the image, and then two sort of steel and wood hulls in the background there. And the side light coming at the moment is really nice. It's just the sun's breaking through the clouds down there. It's illuminating the sides of these hulls here. So yeah, it's looking really nice, this image. I've gone for a bit of a long exposure as well, just to try and get a bit of movement in the clouds. And I've got the polarizer on as well, just to try and make these sort of colours pop in the sort of orange of the hulls and the sort of grass and everything. So yeah, I really like this shot, and it's looking really nice and sort of well lit by the side light here from the sun, so I really like it. Okay, so I've just been over there and shot those old boats just on the sort of grasses there. The images there look quite nice. The sky's looking really nice in the background there. We've had some light rays coming through, so hopefully I'll be able to capture those. I'll put them on screen for you in a minute. Just come across here to have a look at this sort of boat there, which is obviously you know, sunk to the sort of seabed there as the tide's gone out, and I just spotted this nice little sort of channel running through the sand here, using that as a bit of a sort of leading line up to the boat. It's a little bit messy there because obviously with it sloping away you can't really see that definition in the line as such, but there's a nice sweep in here from the sort of left hand corner. That sort of leads you up to the boat there. Might get rid of the sort of land in the background just to try and sort of make that fade off into sort of cloud. Maybe do a little bit of Photoshop there just to try and bring the cloud level down to the sort of level of the water. and get rid of that distraction in the background, just keep that boat the sort of final subject at the end of this channel. So yeah, if that turns out nice, I'll put that on screen for you now. So yeah, I took that first shot of this sort of leading line here in portrait orientation. I've just sort of framed up a landscape shot there, and I'm quite liking the landscape. I didn't think it'd sort of suit this sort of long scene, but I do quite like the extra room on the either side of the sort of channel here. I just think it makes it a little bit better composition, giving that leading line a little bit of breathing space on each side, just to make it sort of stand out a little bit more, where the portrait orientation was a little bit sort of tightly cropped in, and yeah, sort of gives it a little bit more of interest as well. So yeah, I'll put that on screen for you now, and if you let me know down in the comments which one you prefer, whether you like the landscape or the portrait orientation, and just yeah, let me know what you think. It's always good to get other photographers' opinions on images. I think it really helps to improve your photography. But yeah, the sky's looking nice now. It's starting to clear a little bit, and the clouds are breaking, so yeah, we should get some nice light. Okay, so I've just set up for another shot here in landscape, and basically I'm trying to capture this old boat here with the sunshine on it. It's got some really nice light along the top edge of the boat there, and the shadows in the grass here look really nice as well. So I've had to do kind of like a two-shot pano, just because I'm quite close to this blue boat here. I can't move any further back, so just to try and get it in, I've had to do basically two portrait orientations. I have tried a landscape one, but I think it is a little bit too tight, so like I said, I'll stitch those two portrait shots together and get a wider image. So yeah, I think it looks really nice. That the sun's looking really good now on this old boat. So yeah, I'll put that on screen for you. We've got another little shot set up here, a little bit further back. The boat again there just as the main subject, and the grass here just in the foreground again, all lit up. So yeah, it looks really nice. This, I'll show you the back of the camera there, if you can see that. So yeah, if you can see that there, it's looking really nice now. The sun is coming across the bay there, reflecting on the water, making that silhouette of the sort of bow of the hull there. I think it looks a really nice shot, this. So again, I've just got the polarizer on again, just to try and cut down on the reflections in the sand, because it is obviously still wet at the moment. So yeah, I'm just basically shooting at about f16, so quite close, and yeah, just trying some long exposure as well, just to try and completely smooth out the water in the distance, get a little bit of movement in the cloud as well. Like I said before, the bow of the boat is kind of like sticking out into the sort of estuary there, or the estuary's in the background, shall I say, and the estuary in the background is really bright, and the shadow detail in the boat itself is obviously really dark, so the contrast between those two look really good. So I'm just kind of focusing on the bow of the boat, if you like, and it looks really good on the back of the camera. The bow there looking really dark against a nice bright background. I think black and white, I think this will look really good, so I'm not sure if it'll work, but if it does work, I think it'll look really nice. Like I said, just something a little bit different, picking out that intimate detail in the scene. So we're just on our way back to the cars now, and we took the long way around, and we shot the boats from a distance. We had the 70 to 300mm on there, and I've shot the wrecks as kind of like a silhouette against the background of the sort of factories and the town there. I think it looks really interesting, that shot. I'll put them on screen for you in a minute, and you can have a look, and hopefully you like them. But I'm just going to end the video there. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching today, and you've liked the images I've taken. So if you have enjoyed it, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button as well, and also leave a comment down below. I always try and get back to all the comments. So until the next time, bye for now.